Today, while I was browsing the internet, I accidentally clicked on a video about eyes. I happen to be a bit nearsighted, so I'm very interested in related information. The title of the video is Blind Eyes Specialist Reviews the Nobel Prize winning breakthrough to perfect 2020 vision. Yeah, I also want to have perfect eyesight. But before making any decisions, let's use the method to distinguish between truth and lies to see if this content of this video is true. Disclaimer. This video represents my personal opinion and perspective on the matter at hand. It's not intended to be taken as factual information or as a professional analysis. Viewers are encouraged to conduct their own research and come to their own conclusions. I don't take responsibility for any action taken based on the information presented in this video.
Hi, my name is David Lewis. I'm an eye specialist with 37 years of experience treating every eye condition under the sun. And the next 7 minutes, I'm going to bite the hand.
Wow, David Lewis, isn't this just precious? You claimed this video was going to be 7 minutes long, but it ended up being a whopping 44 minutes. How charming you are. You couldn't even be faithful about its length. I suppose honesty isn't a strong suit for some people, is it?
That has fed me my whole career. Spit in the face of the big vision companies charging hundreds or even thousands of dollars for overpriced glasses. Reveal devastating and dangerous secrets the LASIK industry is terrified you will find out.
Did you notice what David just did? He disparaged almost all existing major ophthalmic treatment methods. This aligns perfectly with one of the signs of lies, completely overturning or disparaging something from all perspectives. When all other options are wrong, naturally you will choose the option given by him. The most interesting point is that even if you prove all other options are wrong, it still doesn't necessarily prove that the option you provided is correct, does it?
And show you an astonishing and completely natural way to achieve perfect 20/20 vision, all without surgery and without doing anything more strenuous than blinking your eyes. No matter how bad your vision is now, and no matter what's wrong with your eyes. If you're farsighted, nearsighted, have glaucoma, cataracts, or macular degeneration, if you see dark spots, floaters, or just have trouble reading road signs, even if you're almost blind like I was, literally, if you have any vision problem at all, no matter how bad or hopeless you've been told it is. In fact, if you do what I say in this short video, like 110,000 men and women all over the world have done before you, you may find yourself grinning ear to ear like a love-struck teenager as you throw your glasses in the trash, suddenly seeing the world with a crispness you've never experienced before, saving hundreds or even thousands of dollars you've been wasting on frames, enjoying perfect 20/20.
Firstly, David Lewis, you still call this 44-minute video a short video? Secondly, no matter how bad your vision is now, and no matter what's wrong with your eyes, even if you're almost blind, just do what David Lewis says. You will enjoy a perfect 20/20 vision. Who needs eye specialist when we have David Lewis? By the way, the last time I heard those words was in the Bible. You all know it's a 44-minute video, so I have to fast forward. Actually, in the later part, he kept talking incessantly and repeating the same words in different forms as before.
It all started a little over a year ago when I stepped into the hospital delivery room ready to meet my newborn granddaughter for the very first time. I could hear my daughter crying joyfully. I could sense the presence of nurses and doctors as they moved back and forth. And when someone in the room placed my minutes-old granddaughter into my arms, I immediately felt the unbelievable softness of her skin and how she just radiated with warmth like a little furnace. She was my first grandchild. My daughter had decided to name her Anna after my deceased mother. And when my daughter asked me, "What do you think, Dad? Isn't she beautiful?" all I could do was lie. She's perfect, I said. But the truth was, I had no idea. I couldn't see my granddaughter's face at all. In fact, I could hardly see anything in the room.
Wow, poor David. You couldn't even see the baby's face in your arms. One thing I'm really curious about is how you got to the hospital. Are you a bad guy by your ears? Think this is all? No, that was just the beginning. In the later part, she was still talking about how poor he was.
And for a moment, I even considered suicide.
See, that's why I had to fast forward into side to here. 7 minutes have passed. David, haven't even talked about how to help with your vision yet. Did you all notice what David was just doing? He was trying to describe as many symptoms and difficulties in daily life caused by poor eyesight as possible in order to evoke empathy from people. In the later part of the video, David starts to introduce his determination to develop something to treat eyesight. Please don't forget, he just claimed he is only an eye specialist and not a pharmaceutical researcher.
Then I realized how devastating that would be to my wife and my family. I made the decision that I would save my vision and save the future my wife and I had been looking forward to for so long. That I would be a real grandfather to Anna, that I would watch her recitals, that I would watch her soccer games, that she would see my eyes well up with pride. And that right there was the beginning of an incredible and even dangerous journey where I almost lost everything I care about, as if losing my vision wasn't enough. I risked everything, my money, my reputation, even my very life to discover the incredible truth. How to heal my eyes even though every medical textbook said it was impossible.
Do you remember the title of the video? David's upcoming research may be related to the Nobel Prize.
Thousands and thousands of men and women just like you see with absolute clarity and never even step into an eye doctor's office. The next day I woke up early to watch the sunrise, wondering how many more I'd get to see before my whole world fell into darkness. But eventually I was able to make a few incredible discoveries that changed everything. I'll always remember the moment it happened, the moment my vision got clear. The truth is, the only reason I was able to do this, to completely heal my failing vision and to get the upper hand on my so-called permanent eye damage forever, is because of a major new discovery in the field of adult repair stem cells. And no, this has nothing to do with embryos, unborn babies, or anything like that. These adult repair stem cells are already in your body. They just need to be awakened. A truly remarkable discovery that brought the Nobel Prize to the Japanese scientists who made it.
Okay, got it. A Japanese had won the Nobel Prize, not you, David.
And that has since become an obsession for the scientists at Harvard's prestigious Stem Cell Institute. When it comes to declining vision, this truly is the silver bullet, something that repairs everything at once in a very short amount of time. And the reason why is because you get your body to produce more stem cells again, which you'll see how to do inside this video. These stem cells quickly start working directly in the places where they're needed the most, including your eyes, and they start healing you on a cellular level from head to toe until before you know it, not only has your vision been improved, but no more humiliation because your family acts like you're a burden, someone who should just go live in an old home already. You can say goodbye to all of this and more. And it's all thanks to the Nobel Prize winning discovery you'll find inside this presentation.
Yeah, we all know that a Japanese person discovered the stem cells. And yes, they are very powerful. Scientists have also discovered black holes. So I imagine, David, you are probably thinking about how to dump your household garbage into a black hole. What David just did aligns with one of scientific lies, deliberately associating something or someone with something or someone extremely important or valuable. But in reality, there is no direct connection. A simple example would be me saying that I commute to work every day in a multi-million-dollar car driven by a full-time driver, but in reality, I take a subway. It may sound like the truth, but it's actually a lie.
Those unborn babies or anything like that. It's 100% Christian approved. In fact, I personally believe this breakthrough is only made possible thanks to God Himself, because the way it works is so simple, yet divinely elegant. And while many stem cell therapies out there involve trips to the doctors, huge needles, risky procedures, and tens of thousands of dollars out of your pocket, this breakthrough is 100% natural, doesn't require a single doctor visit, and is wildly inexpensive. Yet it's proven to be 100% safe and effective in numerous human studies. And it's already being used by a small handful of men and women all across the U.S., many of whom were afraid that their days of crystal clear vision were gone forever. Some of those adult repair stem cells work and they start activating where the damage occurred in your eye. They then transform themselves into healthy new eye cells and replace the damaged ones. It's really pretty amazing that adult repair stem cells do this. But what we also found out is that as we get older, we start to use up all of the adult repair stem cells that we're born with, until by the time we reach our 40s, 50s, 60s, and beyond, we're running dangerously low. And this explains why vision declines so rapidly after 50, because early on in life, your body's got plenty of adult repair stem cells so your eyes can heal themselves. But later on in life, you don't. So your eyes start breaking down and you eventually go blind.
Is everyone paying attention to what trick he's playing? He's trying to tell you you will be eventually go blind after 50. One of the most despicable tactics in sales is deliberately creating panic in you, and many people will be at the mercy of the manipulator.
Make sense? Like I said, it's really pretty remarkable. And in fact, the man who really discovered that adult repair stem cells do all of this won the 2007 Nobel Prize. His name was Shinya Yamanaka. And after Yamanaka made his breakthrough, a lot of folks in the medical community thought that one of the first places this new breakthrough would be applied to was vision. Hard not to feel excited about this. Then we made a real breakthrough. We didn't need them to come out with a drug. All drugs ultimately come from natural ingredients anyway. All we needed were the natural ingredients that increase adult repair stem cells. And by God's grace, Earth provides certain herbs, roots, plants, and minerals.
Finally, he brought it up. What can roots, plants, and minerals make? And it's not even a drug. Yes, dietary supplements. What a scientific breakthrough! According to U.S. Food and Drug Administration, dietary supplements are intended to supplement the diet and provide nutrients that may be missing or insufficient in a person's regular diet. They are not allowed to make specific claims about treating or preventing diseases, or to advertise effects similar to drug, altering the sentence. David, what you did is illegal.
That are specifically designed to increase adult repair stem cells. All of them backed by hard science from top universities and leading research centers. I call each of them a miracle because that's what they are. Breakthrough ingredient number 1, alpha-lipoic acid. At the Center for Stem Cell Research, a team of 17 scientists conducted an in-depth study on showing its amazing ability to fight and improve vision problems. And every month that number is going up. Before long, I'm positive alpha-lipoic acid will be a household name. And when you look at the incredible science behind this powerful ingredient, it's easy to see why. And that's just one of 10 head.
It sounds amazing, doesn't it? Please take a look at this one. Feel free to take a guess what it is. Does this sound wonderful too? Would you like to pay a lot for it? The answer is vitamin C. Do you know why dietary supplements are not considered drugs? Well, They may offer many benefits, nothing is certain, and they do not produce obvious effects similar to drugs. One of the greatest advantages of vitamin C is its beneficial effects on skin health. However, it's important to understand that relying solely on consuming vitamin C for flawless skin is quite a fanciful idea. This is a common trait of dietary supplements. When they are first introduced, they often capture people's attention, giving the impression of a miraculous solution. However, as time goes by, their importance tends to fade, and fewer people pay significant attention to them.
Turning star ingredients you'll learn about today. Breakthrough ingredient number 2, quercetin. This is another cataracts. In fact, in studies on people with glaucoma, taking bilberry daily improved visual function by an astounding 30%. Listen, each of these ingredients are so good they should be front page news. And when combined, they work synergistically to improve blood flow, repair retina damage, and boost adult repair stem cells, all to regain perfect 20/20 vision.
That combining everything together results in receiving a specific benefit. Now, is similar to consuming various anti-aging foods every day. Will that prevent you from aging? Unfortunately, the answer is no. Life is not simply about addition and subtraction.
How do we know? Well, once we had a complete list, we took pretty much every single penny we had saved and hired a whole team of laboratory scientists at the local university, tasking let this work. Then it was the moment of truth. So on an unseasonably cool day in mid-October, I took my very first dose of this stem cell activating formula.
Did David really test it? Did it work? He certainly knew we can't prove that he didn't do it. Moreover, is his name David Lewis? Is this guy an eye specialist or only an actor? The answer for me are certain. Can you see through everything now? Let's cut through his bullshit and fast forward to the end of this video.
Make all of this a reality, you can probably understand why my board of directors was adamant that I set the price of this breakthrough at $249 per bottle, which honestly, I think is extremely fair, especially considering how much of it costs to acquire the rare ingredients in SightCare. And yet, while I know that we could charge $249 for a bottle of SightCare and I'd still sleep soundly at night, this isn't about making a profit for me or my team, which is why if you decide to take action right now and say yes to the scientific miracle that is SightCare, you won't need to spend $249 for a bottle or even $149. And why instead, by taking action today, you can order SightCare for just $69 per bottle. And that's actually just the start. You see, because so many of the studies show that the longer you take the ingredients inside SightCare, the more you could benefit from them. And because so many people have been ordering multiple bottles of SightCare at a time, that way they can share them with their family and friends as well. Me and my team have created an even deeper discount program where right now, when you stock up on 6 bottles of SightCare, you can get it for as low as $49 per bottle.
David claims that his dietary supplement is worth $246 per bottle, but it is now being sold for merely $49. Such a significant reduction in price might entice some to make an impulse purchase. It is a marketing tactic to exaggerate the original price of a product, only to offer it at a significantly reduced price. However, this tactic can be deceptive. Good products normally don't use such tactics. For example, imagine if Tim Cook announced the new iPhone would be priced at $984, but then suddenly dropped it to $196. This kind of behavior can potentially undermine trust in Apple's products. Thank you for watching and please share your thoughts in the comments below.